Hello, my lovelies. How has your day been? Mine has been busy because I had a couple of appointments, so I haven't been able to upload anything really. And if those of you who know me, I deal with topics about life, usually problems with life like addiction and illness and traumas, and I try to look at problems that we have and look at solutions. And sometimes I just deal with life in general, and then sometimes I have paranormal, well, quite a few lately, paranormal paranormal supernatural videos, and I've done quite a few. Okay. I'm in battery saving mode. Just hold on a minute, please. I just have to get this. Can you take my phone out of battery saving mode?
Turning battery saver off.
Right. Thank you. I just had to do that because my phone apparently needs to upload. Sorry, I'm off the track a bit. I didn't realise all this needed to be doing. Now, I've spoke that I have Spirit Talker on my phone, and I about this time of night I go and have a wash or a shower, and afterwards I come out and talk to Rob. For the first time I thought we'll do a bit of difference, and we might do Spirit Talker on now and see what happens. So I haven't got my EMF and I'm not doing the motion detector. I just thought it'd go straight to Spirit Talker and see who I could raise. Hello, I would like to talk to the spirit who, or the soul who was my husband, whose name was Rob. I'm not going to make this a very long video, nor if nothing happens. Doreen. I think Doreen was Rob's grandmother's name. I'm pretty sure Doreen was Rob's grandmother's name, and she has passed, and he loved her. I'm pretty sure that was her name. Don't quote me. Is
Susan.
I don't know who Susan is. We're getting a lot of names here. But remember, I believe that when you open this, it is, for me, like a Ouija board, except that you don't have the planchette, but it's a way that spirits can communicate. I was really hoping to talk to Rob, but maybe there's been quite a few spirits that may have passed, because this is an over 55 complex that I live in, so I don't know. I was even wanting to know whether animals can come through. Hello. Do you have a message for us? I'm only going to go around the 15-minute mark, and as I said, if I don't get a response or too many
RAF.
I've had that before. This is not the first time RAF has come up, the Royal Australian Force. Now, Rob believed, he's shown me photographs, and I think I've shown him before, where his great grandfather was in World War I, and Rob was a spitting image of his great grandfather, and whether that's reincarnation, as I said, we don't know, because I want to talk to the spirit who's Rob, but he's no longer Rob. Once Rob died, that body who was Rob died, and we have all of who he was, if you believe in reincarnation.
I'm at peace.
Rob's at peace. I'm glad you're at peace. I am really glad you're at peace, because if this is Rob, you deserve to be at peace. You saved my life. Rob died, you could say, complications of sepsis. He was a drug addict, and he got sepsis from his intravenous drug use, and he got better, but he caught like a flu or something, and he was in a worse place than when he originally went to hospital with his sepsis. So as a complication of that sepsis, he passed away at the age of 38. 9 months later, I lost a young dog who I loved very much called Jimmy. And Jimmy was only 6, and that was a horrible death that I experienced him go through. Is the soul?
I'm family.
I'm family. Now my father has passed, so has my grandmother, but Rob was my family, and he used to say that, Jem, you are my only family. He would say that, I'm family. Is this you, Rob? As I said, I'm only going to do around the 10-15 minute mark, because by then I think you guys would have enough. But I would really like you to leave a comment. How reliable do you think this spirit talker is? Do you think it's a conduit to the spirits like the Ouija board is? Or do you think that this is just a computer program that's just spitting out phrases and words at different times? Having said that, I told you I can't get past when I pointed at my husband's urn and it went Roberts. So some of the things make sense. It said red hair. I grew up.
Seth.
I don't know who Seth is. I don't know Seth. But I grew up with red hair, and I don't know. I'm trying to show you. There's still little bits of red. Can you see at the back in my hair? And it did say red hair. And at my daughter's haunted place, it went Nana and it went Jem. So unless it's accessing my files, sometimes this is really accurate. And it said Jim. I was talking about Jimmy, my dog. I was talking about Jimmy, my dog. I wondered who Jim was. I used to call him Jim. And it's only later that some of these names mean something to me. Like it came up with the name Fred. And I thought, I don't know any Freds. And it spelt Fred, like you'd spell Fred. But at high school, I was called Fred, spelt P-H-R-E-D, because I wanted a nickname. I didn't like my name, so they called me Fred. It also said the 1970s. I grew up in the 1970s, and it also said this name Gregory, and then later it said Johnson. And I used to hang around a farm owned by a Gregory Johnson or his family. So it was like a mixture. Melissa. Yes, we've got a friend called Melissa. We have a friend called Melissa. Melissa takes photographs, but I don't know. As I said, you can read into this. Can you please leave a comment below? Do you have a spirit talker on your phone? And how accurate has it been for you? as I said, around the 15-minute mark, I'm going to turn it off and bid you good night. Tomorrow, I've got to do some voluntary work. I won't be doing any more paranormal or videos tonight. Tomorrow, I'll do some voluntary work. So I'm not sure.
Demand.
I was just going to say, not sure when I will put out my videos. And it went demand. It's like it's reading my mind sometimes. Sometimes it finishes off my scent. Sometimes this is actually scary. Yes, I was going to say that I can't put out as many videos as much because now I'm doing voluntary work, and on Fridays I have my NDIS and it goes demand. So like there's a demand for my, I don't know. See how you can read into this? Is Robbie there? I'm just talking to the spirit talker now. The soul who is Rob. Can you see this, Rob? This is called a mobile phone. And just like you used to be able to ring me and talk to me, you can talk to it now and someone will say what you said. The computer will say what you said. Do you think you can use it, Rob? Do you think you... Michael. Rob. We knew a Michael. Yes, Rob. I knew a Michael. We, in our drug days, knew Michael. And there was Michael who... There were several Michaels, and one of these Michaels set Rob up, and Rob was bashed and set him back into his drug addiction. He was going to give up drugs this particular day, but as I said, you can read into this. These are common names, and it's throwing out a lot of names. It hasn't said any of the names of my family yet, or it said people who I know, but we all know Melissa. We probably all know Michael. And yes, do you know who I am? Do you know who I am, Spirit Talker? Can you say something about me? Or can you say something about Sahara, my dog? Or something about my family? Or something about Robbie? Pull. Pull what? What does pull mean? Pull what? I said, only got a couple of more minutes. Please, can you try harder, Rob? I please ask, I know there's a lot of spirits trying to talk. Can you please just let the soul who was my husband talk just once, please? Just to say something to me that means something. Pull means nothing. Rob, don't be scared of this. You know how you like being on YouTube. You know how... Anybody? Anybody. I don't understand anybody. I'm going to let it say one more thing, and then I am going to turn this off and say good night to you. And I promise that the next video I do will not be paranormal. I want to get back into the live things, but I'm just doing this because paranormal...
No, I won't.
Is that an answer? Did I ask a question before? Would he speak into the... no, I won't. Sometimes you're getting answers to questions that you've asked before. But anyway, that's lost my train of thought. Every time it says something, it loses my train of thought. Yes, so I want to get back into helping with life situations, but I'm still looking, guys, for you to suggest topics for me. I don't care about whether you subscribe or not, because either you like my channel or you don't. And it's all, I'm not a pusher. I don't push you into saying, tickle, that little notification bell and subscribe. You are your own person. And either you believe me with all this paranormal activity that's happening in my house and that's happening at my daughter's house, or you don't. And I can't convince you otherwise. I said I'm wide open to people coming here, and it hasn't talked for a while, so I'm going to turn it off. And I'm going to end this because I need to have a shower. And I really do. I'm here for you. I'm here to help you. I'm here to talk about what you want me to talk about. So please do me the honor, the favor of leaving a suggestion or a comment below. Firstly, comment about the Spirit Talker, whether you believe it's legit. Secondly, if you have seen my other paranormal videos, can you comment about why you think the EMF goes off, or why after I have a shower the motion detector goes off? As I said, I am not going to do any more paranormal videos tonight. And could you also leave a comment what you would like me to talk about when it comes to life? Because apparently I've made over 500 videos now, and I'm getting a little bit stale. And that's why I'm now only going to do one every few days, because I think you guys